Hi everyone, welcome to Adharshila coding classes. Today we are going to learn how to create an animated talking tom. For this, the very first component I'm going to take is image on my screen. Let's drag the image and keep it on the screen. As you can see, the image is coming in the top left corner. We will be setting it in the center of the screen. For this, I will be going in the screen one component. Select align horizontal from the properties and make it center. Now, if you want to keep the image in the center of the screen from the vertical area as well, then you have to select align vertical and make that as well to the center. Now, next step which we have to do here is we have to upload the image. Because we want an animated image here, so I'm going to upload a GIF file. It's your choice which type of file you want to upload, but for the animation one, we need a GIF file. Now I will go to the pictures option. I will upload a file and let it upload on the screen. As you can see, this file is coming on my screen properly. I am going to change the height and width of this image so it should look much better. I will keep the height as well as the width as fill parent to check if it's looking fine. I'll scale the picture to fit and I think it's looking good. Now, next thing which we have to do here is we have to make sure that the image we have selected, it should be clickable. So every time you press on the image and you say something, it should be able to repeat the same thing. So I have selected one clickable property, which will create an event for us. Now, next thing which we need to take here is from the media option. The first thing is speech recognizer, so that whatever things you are saying, the MIT App Inventor should be able to recognize it and then it should be able to replicate it. Next thing is text to speech. Now, whatever you are saying, first that thing will get converted to a text and then it will get converted to speech. So we have taken both the things here. Lastly, to make sure that the animation is coming on your mobile. For example, right now you can see the animation is working, but if you start making, if you start making or using this application on your mobile, you will notice that it is not working as in GIF or animation. It will come like a simple image. If you don't want that, and if you want to take some animation, we are going to use one extension. As you can see on my screen, I have opened GIF animated extension. You can open it and then you have to search for the AIX file. For this particular purpose, you will notice it is showing me a link. I will press on the link and then we have to select the AIX file. Press on it and it will download the file for you. Next thing which we have to do here is we have to upload this extension. So we'll go to the extension option. We will import it over the application. Now, as you can see, the application has imported the extension. I will drag it and keep it on my screen. You must be aware that all the components which you can see on my screen right now, text to speech, speech recognizer, as well as the extension we have taken, they are coming as the non-visible components. Don't worry if you cannot see them on your screen. They are non-visible. That simply means that they are not visible on your screen, but they will be working from the backend. Now we are done with the designing part. Let's move to the blocks area. Now, very first thing which I want is that every time I click on the image, the things what I'm saying, the speech recognizer should be able to recognize it. So I'm going to call speech recognizer to recognize what I'm saying and convert that particular information to the text. After this, whenever my my speech is getting converted to text, after that information, I want text to speech to come and use that message to speak again. So in this case, we are taking text to speech, speak message, and the message which I am talking about is the result of my speech here. So we have taken that one. Now we need to use the application or we have to use the animation over here. So I'm going to take this extension and we are going to use a block from here. Very first thing which I'm going to use is to load extension or load GIF. In this case, to load the GIF, I want that only when I press on the image, the GIF should be loaded on the screen. So I'm going to take it this way. In image, I will be taking image one option from here. Secondly, for the name of the file, as you can see from the designer, the file name is tom.gif.gif. So I'm going to take the same thing here. We will be writing name of the image as tom.gif.gif. After writing this, whatever color you want on the background, you can choose that color. I am going to select color white. Next thing which I want here is that we can call this extension again to start the speed. So in this case, we'll go to the extension again. I want a move speed. So whatever is the speed you want to keep, you can keep that number of your choice. I am going to keep, let's say, the speed for 20 for now. We can change it afterwards as well, after you check if it's working good or not. Lastly, I want to see the frames on my screen. So I'll be taking the block when extension frames, whenever the frames will be created, I want the image to get those frames. So I'll go to image option, set image picture to, I'll select picture first and get frame. Whatever frames are now getting selected, it will be applied to my image, which we have taken. The code is done. Now let's see if it is working fine or not. For this, we have to first connect our phone and then we have to check with the companion if it's working fine or not. Do like, share and comment, and we'll see you in the next video.